Hello everybody and welcome to another Mengu stream or Mengu video. I'm playing Blue-White Control in Modern. I've played this deck last week, if you remember. I've been really impressed, like the deck. You can always check the video. That was the previous version that I tried. I still was playing it with some Planeswalker and Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I had already cut Jace for Memory Deluge and was very impressed. I actually did not like Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I instead replaced it for 4 Teferi Time Raveler and 1 Shark Typhoon. In the meanwhile, if you saw my deck of the weekend, Blue-White Control Splashing Blood Moon inside won the event. Went to 10-0 actually, 7-0 in Swiss and 3-0 in top 8. And I think that's a neat idea. We used to see Blood Moon in the sideboard of Blue-White Miracles in Legacy to a similar extent. Of course, in Legacy you have decks like Cloud Pause, which are much more stronger than Tron in Modern, but you still are able to disrupt them with the Blood Moon, since you still play like basics here and there. You can probably maybe just cut Archmage Charm whenever you do so, but in general, I like the idea of Blood Moon also against 4-color Omnath. I think they definitely don't see it coming, and you can just sneakily play your island planes and kind of blood moon them out, and then eventually just win the game with Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, which I'm playing over Emrakul, also to cast it in that matchup. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. I don't want to play it on turn 3 because I want to have at least 2 islands and a plains. But this is definitely a plan that I'm curious to try out. The Blood Moon, of course, good against Amulet, Tron, bad matchup for this deck, and 4-color Omnath, which I think should also not be a great matchup for this deck. This deck does have some strength, and the main strength, I believe, is Chalice of the Void and Spreading Seas. Those two cards really attack the whole metagame. Chalice of the Void is powerful against all the top tier deck. Grixis Shadow, Hammer Time, Blurred Murktide. Of course, it's no surprise that a deck with many 1-drop is the best thing to do in the format, so Chalice of the Void hoses that. We don't play any 1-drop here. And Spreading Seas is amazing against Urza Saga. But it's also not bad against Grixis Shadow. Like, if you Spreading Seas a Blood Crypt, that really, annoys them a lot. They don't have that many uses for blue. Sure, they have Express Iteration and Drown in the Lock, but again, they don't have that much use for the blue mana. Because of the Blood Moon inside, I have to play Steam Vents, so I cut the Breeding Pool that I was playing, so we cannot cast Prismatic Ending for X = 4, which is not great. But, they actually was a thing that I did in my past video. I Prismatic Ended a card for mana, and I can't do that anymore. I'm also splashing for Fire Eyes. Fire Eyes is an excellent card. I mean, super happy to be playing this card. Super good cantrip, as well as just a removal spell if the opponent goes like Ragavan Channeler on turn 1 and 2. Playing 2 planes is weird in a deck with 3 charms, but you have 3 Mystic Gate to fix for that. So if I tell you to not put planes or Secret Foundry or whatnot in your historic deck with Archmage Charm, that's not the same here because we play 3 Mystic Gate. We have, of course, a Memory Deluge or card advantage engine, and finally Solitude to kind of clock the game out with Kaheera. Actually irrelevant, the fact that this is an elemental, it gets +1/+1 and Vigilance. In the side we have Rest in Peace, which not great with Memory Deluge, but you're not gonna bring in this very likely. You're gonna bring this when they host the opponent. There are lots of anti-combo cards. Force of Negation, Dispute, Dovin's Veto. This is for burn, and the second dress down for Urza's Saga. And then again, the Kozilek, mostly for mill, but I'm gonna bring it in the control mirror. And yep, that's the deck. That's the deck tech, and we're gonna head down to a league. Hello everybody, good morning Katara, always the first. Okay, but yeah, you can see the previous video, and you just kind of drive your write your conclusion there after watching these 2 videos. I definitely like to change some slots here and there, changing some cards. Big fan of cutting Teferi and Jace. I think that in a world of Memory Deluge, Planeswalkers, in a world where with Anoli Heath, Planeswalkers are definitely having a tough time. What else to say? Well, not much. I'm happy to replace Castle Vantress whenever the new land, the Channel land with Kamigawa will come out. I'll definitely be putting that one in the deck. Still like the split of Colonnade, all of the Storm Giants. Just having one of each is relevant in those like super late game where you can activate both. Actually having the option of activating both is very good. So if the opponent doesn't have ground blocker, you have the Colonnade. If they don't have any blocker, you deal 7. Or if they have like mana up for like a Drown in the Lock but don't have 5 mana. So, you know, these little things matter in my opinion. Good morning, Take Two from Raugrin. Raugrin, what a card. I remember it used to be a card when I was a child. Raugrin. In Italian, e micrania. Now play discards a card, yeah. You have like Waste Doll, which is much better. What does the Channel Land do? The Channel Land is so it's an island. It's not an island. It's a blue land, and it says this pay for mana, and you just bounce a thing. You discard it, you bounce a thing. Let me just make sure that's right. I knew a spoiler. Otawara. Channel discard, return target artifact, creature, enchantment, planeswalker to its owner's hand. It costs 1 less for each legendary creature. Unfortunately, no planeswalker. So it's basically a 4 mana bounce spell in the late game. Not to be confused with Ottawa, indeed. Good morning, Doctor. Thank you, Chaylee, for the 15 months. How's it going? Thank you so much. Doctor, you don't like these emotes? Yeah, the Arcana of Pepega is a little old. The boar sometimes comes back. So you think I should cancel those emotes, huh? Maybe. What do I think of the Ragavan in the sideboard? I think they were nonsense. The person who had Ragavan in the sideboard had barely like 10 sources for them. I need to update my emotes. I had so many things. Just tell me, what emotes do you want? I don't have time to invent new emotes right now. Come on, why does nobody want to play with me? 3 minutes on the play queue? What queues am I in? Am I in the wrong queue? Oh yeah, it was bugged. Oh wow, I have to actually restart the client. Never seen that before. Just in time, only because Magic Online put between me and the client. Also they resized. Weird. Super weird. I've never seen that happening. Alright. Where's Narset? In modern, Narset isn't as good. No one draws extra cards, basically. Unlike other formats. Modern is way more to the ground. Okay. We're back. Hello? I would like to play a match of Magic the Gathering. Can I do so? Alright. Wow, look at Aspiring Spike. Freaking 71 trophies. So strong. Buongiorno, Sebastian. Alright, we're back here. Back at finding league opponent. I really want to just fire ice some channelers today. Turn 2, I play 2 channeler, boom, fired. I really love Memory Deluge. Memory Deluge is just a card that so strong. It will really, I think, stay with us forever. No, please click the button. Please play against me. Okay, we found an opponent. Let's go battle. Steve Knack. I have to reset all this thing. I don't know why Magic Online did that earlier. They just reset all my... Alright, Steve. Let's go, Steve. I'm on the play. I reveal my trusty companion, the Guyo Kaheera, which his only purpose is to get pitched to Solitude. Sometimes you cast it. Alright, my hand's perfect. Ooh, they play Yorion. Alright, buckle up or buckle in. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it's gonna be a long one. Did you see Secrets? Oh, it's insane. Yeah, when Light Shadow comes down, I'll tell them. Yeah, no, I am definitely going to cast Kozilek in this matchup, I'll tell you. You're going to bed? Yeah. Yeah, I guess 3 you can go to bed 3 a.m. is also fine. They spoiled the Flashback Marauder. That Lost Strand. Alright. Let's play Island with Upside. Man, whenever you play this thing on turn 2, it feels so good. It feels so good. Good. The Blood Moons are in the side. Alright, I'm on the play so I can draw 2 cards. This is a rule that if you're new to Magic, you might don't know, but if you're on the play, you can't play a Divination. But if you're on the draw, you can't. Okay? Because on the draw, you gotta discard. On the play, you can. So here, I'll just fire off a Divination end of turn if nothing happens, and I don't need to bother about going to discard. Alright, if they play Teferi, no, we have to counterspell it. Undan Growth, it's fine. I'm curious that I immediately found a matchup that I was interesting about. In seeing if my Blood Moon will be relevant. Of course, we have them in the sideboard. So first, we have to win game 1. And this matchup is also super important to play quick. It might sound like not a big deal to you, but I am very much aware of the slowness, is that a word? Of how slow is this matchup. So you just gotta play quick, click the buttons, just move. Need to move quickly, says Teferi on Arena, and that port over to any format where the Teferi mirror match happens. Teferino does not... Oh, Eternal Witness. I'm just basically countering everything, especially a 2-1 that buys back a Planeswalker that I just countered earlier. I'm just fetch for duel. Chalice of the Void. I love it. Chalice of the Void is a really good card. It stops a lot of my opponent shenanigans. They play Eternal Witness. That means that they play Ephemerate. As well as, of course, as Abundant Growth. And maybe Lightning Bolt. Maybe Ragavan. But mostly Ephemerate. Remember to counter Rana 6. This is, like, if we put it at Rana 6, they have 6 spells in hand. They would have made land drop. I would have lost this game 100%. If they were, like, on the play with a Rana 6. Tengal, we were on the draw, so, Teferi. I think I'm countering everything, as I said. Of course, I could use this Archmage Charm to draw cards, but I already have Memory Deluge. So I'm just gonna spend my time answering their cards. Oh yeah, the Winter Olympics started. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. A friend of mine, actually a player who plays a lot of Magic too, is in the coaching team of snowboard. Of the Winter Olympics. Really cool. Alright, I'll let this resolve. I don't have a counter anymore. I don't know if I would have countered though. Upper buckle in. Okay. I'll play Memory Deluge end of turn. Prismatic Ending on Chalice. I'll do this in response, picking up Archmage Charm and I think Solitude. Alright. They can play Abundant Growth if they want now. He's a very cool person for sure. Oh, Ephemerate on this guy. Okay. Huh. Ending. I think I want to just go Solitude. What can go wrong? Well, a lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things can go wrong, but I think this is my play. You go like the Teferi bounce. Wow, Rimewood Falls. Rimewood Falls, yeah. That you see every day. The Lex no decks. They only play limited, but they're like. Alright, they passed, so it actually turns out to be a very good play. The Solitude thing. Because they didn't get punished for tapping out in my turn. You bolt this guy. Alright, rest in peace. I'll play a new Chalice of the Void here. You have 3 cards in hand only. The Damri's Call. Okay. I have another counter here. Archmage Charm. They get Omnath. Or if they get Witness, they might get Witness. Ooh, actually, this is an Exiled Ephemerate. Because if you can't cast it from the Exile side, if you don't have any available target, it stays exiled. That's a big deal. Alright, they got Omnath. I'm gonna counter it. Omnath draws a card on ATB. I never really skied or anything like that. I've never even been like properly on the mountain. Like, because I live on the beach and always had holidays at the beach. Never really into. Okay, you have a Counterspell. Alright, cool. So they resolved Omnath here, which draws them a card. Let's see if they have a fetch land to go along and maybe punish me. Okay, they don't have anything. I can't go Prismatic Ending because I do not have the 4th collar, so I have to go Supreme Verdict. I'm wondering if I should go Fire Ice here. I don't think I want to. Ooh, Ren and 6. Okay. Yeah, Fire Ice in this matchup is not amazing. It's good against cheaper decks. Not good against these, like, mirror match. I'm gonna cycle it end of turn, actually. Alright, they have 3 cards in hand. Did they return Urine? Okay, so they have Urine in hand, unlike my Kaheera is still here. And their Urine is much stronger than my Kaheera. Okay, I'm gonna play Fire here, which actually it's not the worst, because it makes so that my opponent can't cast Counterspell next turn. I meant Ice, not Fire. Waddle, okay. Draw Teferi Time Raveler and Prismatic Ending. Okay, so this one exiles that, 100%. And then I go Teferi Tick Up. They have Yorion in hand. Actually, Teferi Tick Up is not the best, because they just go Yorion. And they draw 2 cards. So I think I'm just going Prismatic Ending here. And if I take up Teferi, I can't Prismatic Ending the Abundant Growth because there's my Chalice. Spreading Seas on that thing, sure. Now their Urine draws 2 cards on ATB, so much stronger than my companion. My companion is so weak in correlation to theirs. The problem is that I don't have Abundant Growth. So if I would be able to, if I would cast Yorion, I have less of those targets. Yeah. So opponent casts a 5 mana 4/5. I guess 8 mana 4/5. They draws 2 cards on ATB, which is huge in this matchup. Not very good. And I can't flashback Memory Deluge. I'm gonna just, I don't know, bounce nothing, draw a card. And now I get ready to lose. They have 6 cards in hand and I have nothing. Yeah, I mean, their deck has cards like Brandon 6, Expressive Iteration, Eternal Witness, Omnath, as I said, are naturally disadvantaged. We'll be using, hopefully, the Blood Moon in the side to overcome this. It was good to bounce the Abundant Growth. I don't think. Big deal. Oh, you mean on earlier? Instead of playing Prismatic Ending on the Coatl. Sure, they still like draw cards for the Coatl. White Splash Red. We have Blood Moon in the side. Alright. Now I have 4/8 mana. I'm gonna pass and take this 10 damage. And die. Okay, good game. Let's go sideboard. I have now the Blood Moon, which hopefully can give us a little bit edge plus sideboard. Again, this is one of the matchup that kind of pulled blue-white control a little bit away. Blue-white control used to be a big player in Modern for the longest of the time, and it's now on the downswing. But hopefully this can change something. We'll see. I mean, again, I'm just testing cards here and there, so nothing serious. Okay, so Prismatic Ending stays because we need to answer Ran in 6. Archmage Blood Moon is super awkward, but I think I'm still doing so. I'm taking out Chalice. Despite it's good on some cards, I don't think it's particularly strong. You want to bring in Rest in Peace? Now I have 3 Memory Deluge, I can't do that. Alright. No companion because we have Kozilek. My hand's nice. Alright, well, I get to 6. I'm going to ignore this Triumph for now. I don't think my opponent plays Ragavan because they played Eternal Witness and Ephemerate. There's 2 routes you can take with the Yorion decks are either Ragavan or these are the 2 ones. I'm gonna counter the Ren and 6 because that's one of the best thing you can do. Nice. I'm just playing Raugrin Triome, honestly. I know that I could cycle it, but I think it curves out a little bit better. So that next turn I can have this, and maybe on turn 5 I find Blood Moon and have Blood Moon plus Counterspell. So I think I have to play this Raugrin Triumph. Of course, I might flood him bad, but Yeah, even Flood leads to these two cards, of course. Dash Ragavan, okay. Let's see if they go land right in 6 now. They don't. Good. Fairy Time Raveler. I was gonna go top land Memory Deluge here. Our opponent with tons of dual lands. They definitely do not expect the Blood Moon. I boarded in so many counterspell. Alright, now they have 2 Abundant Growth, so the Blood Moon will be less effective, unfortunately, in their 80 cards. It's okay. First iteration's good. Yeah, of course, Abundant Growth, excellent tool in playing around that Blood Moon, huh? The Deluge GOT. Oh, wow, they were on 10 life. Sweet. I'll play Teferi, and I think I want to tick up now. I'll tick down later. I have now Archmage Charm. Good morning, Light Shadows. I just want to thank you, Light Shadows, because yesterday you told me to upload the clip on YouTube, and it boomed. I got so many views on that clip. The Cripping Corrosion one. So from now on, chat, on the lookout for for funny clips. Alright, did they return Yuri in here? They played their own Teferi. Prismatic Ending my Teferi. I think it's alright. I think I just want to draw 2 cards here. Okay. Why do we have Kozilek versus Yorion? Because you cast it. You cast it. And that's not bad. Alright, here I'm passing here. I'll have the Memory Deluge in the graveyard or the Castle Vantress. The YouTube metagame. Alright, I got back Yorion. Do I want to flash back the Luge or scrap with the Vantress? I think I'm flashing back the Luge. I think it's fine. Like, if you counterspell this, it's okay. Obviously, I wish you don't, but it's pretty hard to flash back that and have a counterspell backup, you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Island here. How many fetchable lands I have? Alright, still plenty. And play Teferi. This time, though, I kind of want to counter. Oh, they go double count. Oh, they go Quattro. They have so many. They have so many things, and they have Yorion and a porca merda didn't draw. Na cazzo they counter. Alright, I think I have to counter. I think I have to just cantrip to counter. To find a counter spell. Because they cast Yorion, they draw 4 cards next turn. Basically, they cast Kozilek. Basta, porco cazzo. Alright, I lost it. I lost it. Painter Servant in Kaladesh? Oh, wow. That means... Going and cast 5 mana Kozilek. I also boarded out all my copies of the Wrath of God, so I only have Solitude to deal with the Yorin now. Alright, that's great. Blood Moon right on time. Right on schedule! I think both of these cards sucks. Teferi can be alright. You can see this deck being good. Alright. You won't see it. You can go another place. It's okay. Fairy Time Raveler. I'll draw a card. Yeah, we can see you being exactly. Do you think that Kozilek is better than Emrakul in the sideboard? I'm not sure where the question that comes from. Like, I'm about to cast this card. Yeah, right. Let's draw a card. I wouldn't mind drawing one Spreading Seas in my 60 card deck sometimes. Just 2- and get some more value, but it's okay. This game wasn't meant to be won. That's fine. Again, really tough matchup. I was hoping to kind of ding it on my side with the Blood Moon, but it didn't happen. Excited to cast Kozilek. It's probably gonna get countered. Renantix. Right, I think it's fine. Like, Renantix is obviously a sick card in this matchup, but yeah, no, I honestly prefer to counter Ragavan here because that one can cast actual things. This is just return lands, or in this case, didn't even. The thing is that this Kozilek is, like, of course, not as good as the 13/13 Emrakul, but it's good as it's good against Mill. All right, let's do the thing. Let's see how that works. Okay. Resolved. Let's see what's their way to answer it. We basically played a 5-mana Yorion here. I guess it's a little bit harder to deal with in combat. Or land, okay. Again, if you check my past video with this deck, I had a very easy run. Wow! That's funny. I gotta take a screenshot of this because this is cool. Alright, so you take control of my next turn. Sweet. Sweet. That's a cliff? Alright. Because I'm gonna go Solitude now. To exile the Emrakul. And now you go. Hands up! Hands up in the air. Not yet. Now my opponent takes control of my turn with the Emrakul the Promise End. This is happening. So you're gonna see my opponent clicking buttons for me. Alright, first thing they fetch. I'm assuming they don't find anything. They play Spreading Seas on my planes. I'm actually about to win this game. They Prismatic Ending the Spreading Seas. Oh no, they have Solitude. No, my Kozilek. Alright, I might not win this game anymore now. If I had Emrakul, maybe Emrakul would have been better. Okay, I take a turn. Do I have any play available? Mystical Dispute. Not the best play available. But I'm not dead on board, so. I don't have Kaheera anymore, unfortunately. Because in order to play Kozilek, I give up on Kaheera. 20 life though, exactly. 21 life. Also, I drew Mystical Dispute. Wait, how did this get Death Edge? Oh no, sorry. They just fetched. I was like, what? They just happened to have Death Edge. Kaheera, yeah. Unlike in Historic, where you can play Nezahal and still keep Kaheera. Our opponent goes all in. Unfortunately, I took out Supreme Verdict, but they still have Solitude here. Okay, there it is. What do I want to exile? Fury or Yorion? I think it'll be Fury. Oh, wow, you Ephemeral Yorion. That's very cool. Alright, now I give up. Good game, opponent. Again, tough matchup. We lost. It's okay. Thank you, Judd's Festi. Alright. Kaheera the Orphanguard. Pretty slow hand, but let's see. I have now added a couple of Fire Ice as cheap cards, so. Is that Neoform? My opponent killing me on turn 1, chat. My opponent's killing me on turn 0. Not even joking. Neoform. What? You just stack your hand? Grizzle Dad. Draw 7. No, vabbè, non ci credo. Previous game, we arc as Kozilek, and now we lose on turn 1? Is this what's happening? I want to respect again. Autochthon Worm. Oh my. Nourishing Shoal pitching Autochthon Worm. Draw 7 cards. Mox Amber. Wow, because you can't play Single Spirit Guide anymore, so you have to play Mox Amber. You draw 7 cards. Springleaf Drum. Oh, that's insane. Springleaf Drum. For the free mana. Because, again, Neoform used to be a pretty powerful deck when Demon Spirit Guide was around. But now that that's gone, they have to play these cards. So they have, like... They have Manamorphose for sure. And then just cast Thassa's Oracle. Yeah. They can draw a 7. They can play another Nourishing Shoal. Thassa's Oracle, they win on turn 0. I don't even get a turn. Buongiorno, Simolone. I don't even get a turn. My opponent killed me before I could get my first turn of the game. Earlier, what did I say earlier? I said Modern is much more to the ground. You have to answer cheap creatures. Fortifying Draught. You gain 2 life. Your creature gets +6 success. Okay. So this is a 47-47. Flint isn't. And you go right off consumption. And I die. And this is how my opponent killed me. Ladies and gentlemen. Congrats to my opponent, who executed a perfect win here. Oh, you gain 2 life? Congrats. Congrats. You're just giving me a lot of screenshot worthy today. I guess I'm gonna open the graveyard more for people who wants to see exactly what went on here. Alright, Bastida. You're cool. You're cool. I have some Sideboard now. Dispute counters the thing. Dispute counters the Neoform. Dress down. I guess dress down. Dress down. You do it in response. They still have a Grizzled Dad in play. I guess I have Solitude for that. Okay. Resting Pepega. I don't think I want it. All right. Let's take out the well, Chalice of the Void looks alright. The Prismatic Ending. Because I kind of need some white cards, right? For Solitude, if I'm bringing out. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid. Alright, Spreading Seas goes out. Yeah, I kind of think I need this Prismatic Ending just because it's a blue card. Sorry, a white card for Solitude. Alright. Chalice, I think I'll cast it on maybe 0. Okay. Alright, let's go. On the play now. Okay, assuming I don't die on turn 1 again. My hand's good. You can only find a opponent like this in the 9 a.m. bracket. What happens in 9 a.m. bracket? Supreme Verdict might look awkward, but if I go like dress down and there is a Grizzlebrand, I have to kill the creature with Supreme Verdict or with Supreme Verdict or Solitude. So that's why you see me having this. Plus this pitches to both blue and white fours. Put him for sure. Wow, they just cast Alazar Shepherd here. What'd you pitch? The Summoner spot. Izamaru. Opponent with Izamaru plan. Alright, 3-3. 3-3 beat down. You can read the card under my face. It's a 0 mana 3-3. They only had to pitch 2 green cards. Fine. You play Springleaf Drum. Man. The Fairy Time Raveler. This is probably great. I go Teferi, they go Veil of Summer. I lose the game afterwards. Yeah, can't go Teferi. It's fine, I'm just taking a beat of 3. Like, I'm winning the game against the 3-3. Like, blue-white controlling Modern. I can't afford to beat it for the 2-2-2 to beat the 3-3. I guess if they go Neoform and Veil of Summer, I lose the game. Alright, I'll draw 2 cards. Target player draws 2 cards. I could have steal the drum, but I don't care about it. I want to draw lands and spells. That's what I'm missing right now. Lands and spells. Alright, Supreme Verdict is uncounterable. So I'm just happy to cast it now. I think I am happy to cast it now. Because I'm so afraid of them going like Veil of Summer plus another thing, so yeah, I'll just go Supreme Verdict now and you can't stop me. You literally can't stop me. They have 4 cards and just, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they can do something like reanimate this. Okay, now we are talking. I play my Teferi, have my Counterspell up. No one. This is an exclamation mark lose. We go to the next one, Bastida. Just pack it up. Bravo. Alright. Now. I love that I kept the Supreme Verdict. It's so unintuitive, but I'm really happy I did. Okay. As I said, this game was ours. The next one, though, it's... Okay. Kaheera, the Orphanguard. Come on. Force of Negation. This is a strange keep, but... So, I don't have a 0 mana interaction, of course. I don't even have a Counterspell. My opponent can definitely beat a Counterspell, since that means they have to go off on turn 3. Sorry, on turn 2, and they can. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. The Force of... the Chalice of the Void will make it harder for them to go off. Chalice on 0? Yeah, it does. It stops Mox Ember, so they have, like, no fast mana. They're mulliganing to 4 cards. Mulligan to 4. Looks like they keep. Alright, so they're on 4. Botanical Sanctum. Alazar Shepherd. They have no cards in hand. They literally have an Izamaru and a land. That's what they have. Izamaru and land. GG, they say. I would agree with that. Not even going Chalice of the Void here. Can they generate extra mana without the Ember? No, I think no, but... Okay, they drew a land. I can die here, actually, if they draw Neoform. Please don't draw Neoform. Counterspell. Bravo, Mengucci! Alright. Now I just don't do anything and just win with this. Reason? Never seen this card before. What's this card? Yeah, they live out their dream, game 1, and now they die. Reason to believe. I've never seen this card before. One of the split card from Amon Kekova. Okay, okay, okay. They could have won on turn 2, eh? No, on turn 3, I guess. No, actually, I drew a counterspell. Yori Grande wins the match. Okay. Actually, maximum amount of value in this match. We both got a super fun game 1 where we did nothing and died, and we won the match. Yeah, Supreme Verdict and Hard Caring. Cobalt Oak. IGL Cobalt Oak. IGL. Let's go. On the draw with my Kaheera. They don't have their companion. Alright, nice. Love the Fire Ice on turn 2. For the Spreading Season, if we see Urza Saga, this end is really nice. You don't understand why I kept Chalice in hand. I Counterspell. It's fine, the game was locked. I was just clicking buttons. It was over. What's the weather like when where I am? It's cold. Today it's 12 degrees at the moment. Not that cold. But I'm always very cold. My hands are always super cold. I always have my hand warmer. Oh no, Gometron! Why do I always play against Tron? Every league. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We have a spreading seas. We have a spreading seas. It's fine. Should have played Plains Prismatic Ending. I punted. I was too busy complaining that I punted. It's okay. Normal Magic player activities over here. Imagine if I just killed this. I wouldn't have done this. Alright, maybe actually I get to kill a map. Ooh, wow, Forest. Yeah, I guess I'll kill a map. Map is stronger. Exactly, Kanzada. That's exactly what it is. Always makes me reminder this meme here. This meme here. Me when my spell gets countered. Me when I counter a spell. This is me when I play against Tron. Me when I play Tron. Alright, you're exiling a card. And playing a star. I'm gonna Spreading Seas the plant. Pass. It's very well known that Green Tron is very, very good against Blue-White. Once again, the reason of these Blood Moons. And again, not that Blood Moon does that much against Tron. They just play play 6 lands and cast things. They have 4 cards in hand. Triome. Untap draw. Prismatic Ending. Okay. I think I just have to play the Deluge here. I guess this is a matchup where I'd love to have Jace the Mind Sculpture and Teferi Hero Dominaria. Hello, Procker. Stone. Sure. They don't have lands, that's good. I think Memory Deluge is better against the Anuli Heath matchup, which are more popular. Okay, Spreading Sis is nice. Also, Chalice of the Void is really nice in this matchup. Chalice of the Void stops a lot of stuff. You don't expect how many stuff Chalice of the Void stops in this matchup. Alright, let's go Teferi Time Raveler. Bounce the Oblivion Stone. And then Chalice of the Void on 1. They have so many 1-drop. This might actually be one of the best cards against Green Tron. Chalice of the Void on 1. I also drew Prismatic Ending. We might be winning this game. Our clock is super slow, so I can still lose this game. But we might be winning this game. White Deluge is a good card in Modern. The thing is that these games go long. You use definitely Flash. Wow, they got Tron! No, vabbè, natural Tron like this. Non ci credo. Non ci credo! Ah! Porca puttana! Ma come natural Tron? Ma porco cazzo! And I lost, chat. It's over. What can I do? I can go Spreading Season in the Tower, what, Fire on the Karn? But how will I ever beat Karn? I guess this matchup, Teferi, in this matchup, Teferi Time Raveler would have helped big time. I mean, I can't beat this card. Bounce and Springs put on our land. You didn't know if you see that they have a card in play. It's just that I don't have any ways to pressure the card. Karn is so good against this deck, is you don't have the Anoli Heat or Bolt. You just rely on Prismatic Ending, which of course will never kill a card. I mean, I can click buttons for a while if you like it. I know Twitch chat is a big fan of clicking buttons, so I guess I'll do that. I get to untap, I'm in such a good shape. Such a good shape. Should I fire this guy? You know what here? I'm gonna be hoping that my opponent actually -3 to Karn. Is that a relevant line? They -3 to Karn here. That's my hope, I think. The -3 here, what do I do? Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna fire this and pass. So they have to tick up their Karn. Concede this is only miserable. Sì, ma perché hai bloccato questo? Why did they face this deck, chat? Why can't they play against Hammer Time or Shadow? You know, those decks. If I Prismatic Ending this one, how do I ever win? Probably don't. I can't really crack the stone here. Not has Solitude. The new blue channel can bounce Karn. Yep, that's true. The new blue channel lands can. The spreading seas could have maybe gone on the power plant earlier. Although this way, if they kill like this one, I can then bounce this to put it there. But yeah, I should have definitely gone on the power plant. But it's expensive. Yeah, I agree. Am I enjoying Kamigawa spoilers? I always enjoy spoilers. Spoiler season is super fun. Because you get to read all these new cards that are long with all the weird arts. And you like, why? What's going on? How are these real magic cards? You know, like you ask all these questions. Alright, they're attacking Teferi. You tick up Karn. That's actually very wise. How about I pitch Teferi? I don't want lands. I play Solitude. Draw. Shark Typhoon. Okay. I'll attack Karn. I'll play land, and I'll pass the turn. Now, they probably put a fate counter on their Karn. And as they do that, I Prismatic Ending the Oblivion Stone with my instant speed Prismatic Ending. And I pass. We might actually have a game here. I mean, depends, of course, they can cast more things, but they're like -3 here. I really wish. Oh no, they exiled the Colonnade. Yeah, that's why. I was gonna say I really wish I had a creature land, but I did have it. Okay, they tick up. They tick up. Okay, I'll make it a shark. I'll exile Prismatic Ending. I can attack Karn next turn with Kaheera too. No, Tron again! Sì, vabbè, ma porco cazzo! If only I spreading sees the power plant! We all know that if they spreading sees the power plant, they would have drawn power plant, so it doesn't matter. Sì, ma porca merda, we want the natural Tron with Chalice in play. Okay. Blood Moon, Force of Negation, Dovin's Veto. That's it. Supreme Verdict. Press down. What else? I guess I can take out some Teferis, although you can... Yeah, you're not really going to pitch with Solitude in this deck. I can never win this matchup. This matchup is like... not good. No, but honestly, this game, if they don't hit the Tron land to play Karn, I actually just untap and have a really good game. I wasn't even that bad of a shape here if they didn't draw the last Tron piece. That's fine. It's fine. You lose. I obviously got like lucky to got in this spot in the first place. Do we shave some Prismatic Ending? I don't think we do. It's very common for them to go land, stone, go. Like, land, expedition map, sphere, star, and you want to just kill it. To slow them down. Or, as you saw, Oblivion Stone. So, I think I like Prismatic Ending. And Chalice is really good in this matchup. I'm gonna see how does Blood Moon perform. Blood Moon historically not excellent against Tron. Green Tron. This card is good against Amulet Titan, mostly. And like maybe Creativity and so on and so forth. Alright. This end is strong. Let's go. Yeah, Void Mirror also like weird, because some games Void Mirror makes them unable to cast any spell, some other games it does nothing. Wow, Forest. Sick. I love my opponent mulligan decision. Everyone who plays Tron, they always mulligan to 4 every match. Just keep 7. You're gonna be fine. You go Tron on turn 5 against control. Still. Hogs! Okay, so I got a Blood Moon. I think I'm actually firing off a Spreading Seas here. Yeah. Only because I want to hit land drops. I know Spreading Seas is supposed to go on these lands, but since I have the moon... Alright, power plant. You play Kaheera because it's free. I don't know if you know the concept of freeness, but a thing that is free is usually good. Like when when you go to those buffet where they have free food, you just eat a lot of food. That's why you should play Kaheera. Kaheera is basically the buffet free food. It's not great, but you're still very happy to get it. Alright, let's see if I draw land. See. I draw land. I draw a land here. It's even not a bad land. I just go Blood Moon now. And then I'll probably can like Spreading Seas my own Raugrin Triome. Or I can go Chalice of the Void. Actually, I think Chalice of the Void is more impactful than Blood Moon. Chalice of the Void is really busted in this matchup. You play Oblivion Stone. Okay. That's strong. Really strong. Really strong. I have a few answers to that Blood Moon. A couple of Teferi and 4 Prismatic Ending. That's it. When you eat free food, you overeat and get sick. Yeah. Same. Big same. Every time I go into this like hotel with free breakfast, I always overheat and you just I don't feel very good the whole day. But I had a great breakfast. All right. Well, we have a hope that they don't have any more. We have the hope that they don't have any more lands to activate the stone with the Chalice in play. Especially since they started with Forest. I think I'll go Blood Moon now. They can't cast 1-drops. They can't get Tron. They can't cast Sylvan Scrying because they don't have green mana. No! 4th land for the stone. The stone is about to hit me so hard here. So hard. No land. No! Come play Forest! Alright. Bust. I give up. I give up. Tron too strong. Tron too strong. We just got matched against the 2 bad matchup of the deck that I actually called for in deck tech. I said this deck is bad against Omnath for Collar and Tron. This is why I want to try Blood Moon. Played against them, still lost 2-0. So that's a classic. That's a classic. Just you play this deck, just dodge, and they'll be fine.